So I've received a lot of requests lately to see pictures of my workshop. So let's take a look at Classroom A4, my woodshop. Dogs next door want to say hello as well, but here we are in the workshop. So let's start over here on the left-hand side. This is my workbench area, work project area. Picked up these tables here, from ITT Tech when they went out of business. Sadly, they went out of business, but I was able to pick up a couple of engineering tables. This is actually over here where I do my podcast. So I got my podcast set up over here, and that's where I actually record from. Now, coming over here a little to the north side of the shop, these cabinets here are from my neighbors. They were redoing their kitchen, so they had their old kitchen cabinets, so I repurposed them to new storage cabinets in my workshop. I built some doors and mounted them. Got my drill press here, my bandsaw, clamps, Craig jig. Nothing in the shop is going to be completely situated where it will ultimately end up. I'm sure there'll be countless changes. So moving around here, we've got my jointer, and then the flip top sander planer station. This actually just flips over. Right now the planer is on the top and the sander is down below. That is a display from Payless Shoes that I found in a parking lot trash and repurposed it to a flip top table. This is another item I got from ITT. This is a Mayline drafting filing cabinet. It's one of those big wide drawer filing cabinets. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. This is the first major project I did in the new workshop. This is my wood storage bin. It's on wheels. It's about 10 feet long. It's got all of my miscellaneous wood, plywood pieces. Also has on the back side, plywood storage on the back side. Works really well. Been very, very happy with that build. Saw a couple of ideas and then just made my own version of multiple different ideas that I saw. Up above, you see here I've got wood storage. This is for rough cut and long lumber. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for my lumber storage, but I have lots of room, so that will again continue to develop over time. This corner, one of those areas, I have no idea what I'm going to do with that corner. Got my generator hiding over there and my welder back there, radio up on the wall. These are my filing cabinets from Craigslist, my antique, mostly antique, old heavy steel filing cabinets that I've gathered. Great for tools and miscellaneous storage. This is another corner. I'm not sure exactly what to do. My sink project here, built the sink and haven't found a faucet for it yet. I cannot bring myself to buy a retail priced faucet for a sink that I built out of scrap lumber and a salvaged cast iron sink. So if anybody knows of a faucet setup for cheap or free, let me know. Up above, I've got my templates and jigs for various projects that I've done over the years. That's actually, for example, the template for the base of a flag case. I've got my jig for straightening boards and such. So I've got those up there. Now, coming around here on the south wall, this right here is one of two racks that I picked up from Sport Chalet. When Sport Chalet was going out of business, I was able to buy some of their fixtures. So I've got two of those for my small piece wood storage at this point. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with all the wood, but it works, and they're on wheels. My shop vac setup with a secondary separator below and the rigid vacuum above works very well. Got another setup. I need to build one of those. Over here to my dust collector, my dust collection system over here from Delta. This is a quick fix, but it actually worked out pretty well, and I don't know that I'll change it. Got my large custom-made filter bag. This is actually helps me get the dust filtration down below 1 micron. And I mounted it in the floor so the pipe goes over to the table saw area here, which I'll back up to in a moment. But the dust collector works real well. Coming across, got my pipe clamps mounted now. Pipe clamps next to my bar clamps. You can't have enough clamps. I think I need more clamps. Up above, Amy got me this for a Christmas present one year. This is a secondary dust collector. It's also called an ambient dust collector. So it really helps to keep the air filtered. My chop saw station. This is an item that I found this old piece of furniture that I think someone was going to throw it away, and I turned it into a chop saw station. This whole area here, from there to the door, will become a chop saw station. That will be one of the tools that I definitely build out, is a chop saw station. That'll be a while coming, but for now works really well. Now moving across, next to the chop saw, got my new drill station. I just made my own. I've seen a lot of those in magazines, but just made my own. Works for all the ones that I have. Can't miss this. This is kind of my tribute to my father. My dad passed away from cancer at age 58, so we miss him a lot, and my shop is filled with things that remind me of him. His old antique tools, even his dartboard, his motorcycle from his Harley-Davidson license plates, to even the license plate collection that includes the plate off of his last police car before he retired as a police officer. So I miss my dad, and that's my tribute. He really inspired me to get into woodworking, and wish he was here. Now, swinging back around to make sure I don't miss it, in the center of the shop, the only two things that really spend a lot of time in the center of the shop are my work table. So this work table has been with me for a long time. I recently redid it, just remodeled it, revamped it, cleaned it up. Got a Morgan, got a Morgan tail vise on it now. The Morgan vise is one that I'd had for a while, and so I custom made my own stock here and mounted the vise. Works really well. It's on wheels. Made 2 nice big drawers here that pull out. And then, of course, the ultimate centerpiece for the workshop is the table saw. So the Powermatic 66. This is another item I got on Craigslist. Love that Craigslist. Powermatic 66 with a full extension table, built-in router here on the other end. All the accessories and bells and whistles. Just outstanding piece of equipment. And I recently installed dust collection here, coming down from the ceiling. I have an attachment that I can mount there. So that is the workshop tour, the new Yankee Workshop West. This was a classroom for elementary kids in the Rialto Unified School District. I found it on Craigslist. I bought it. It came here in 2 pieces, and the guys put it together. Came with air conditioning and full lighting. Just fantastic. And I tiled the floor in OSB. So these are OSB tiles, 2 foot by 4 foot tiles, and the entire place is tiled wall to wall in OSB. Just gives it a really nice rustic workshop look. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer them as best I can. Take care.